Imagine this. Your mind feels like a raging storm, chaotic, overwhelming, and relentless. The waves of anxiety crash endlessly against the shores of your thoughts, while the fierce winds of negativity threaten to pull you under. Sound familiar? But what if I told you there's a hidden key buried deep within you, capable of transforming that storm into a serene, unshakable calm? A key that can unlock a place where peace doesn't just visit occasionally, but becomes your natural state of being. This isn't just another set of feel-good ideas or fleeting inspiration. What you're about to discover is a journey into proven strategies, ancient wisdom, and practical tools that can reshape your life. These 10 Buddhist lessons are more than advice. They're transformative practices designed to help you conquer the chaos, embrace positivity, and reclaim control of your inner world. But here's the real game changer. There's a powerful bonus lesson waiting for you at the end, something that might just be the missing piece in your pursuit of lasting peace and resilience. So get ready to rewire your mind, reshape your habits, and transform life's chaos into opportunities for growth. This isn't just about staying calm, it's about thriving with unwavering confidence and inner peace. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Detach to reduce suffering. Life often feels like a whirlwind, a constant chase for success, relationships, and material gain. Yet, beneath this frenzy, Buddhist wisdom whispers a profound truth. Suffering arises from attachment. Think about it. How often do we tie our happiness to things outside our control? Whether it's a promotion we didn't get, a relationship that faltered, or material things that lose their charm, the root of our anguish is always the same: attachment. Imagine holding onto a handful of sand. The tighter your grip, the more it slips away. Life is much the same. Attachment creates tension, frustration, and ultimately suffering. In Buddhist philosophy, this insight teaches us to embrace detachment not as indifference, but as freedom. Freedom is not about having more, it's about needing less. Let's apply this lesson to a common challenge: unmet expectations. A student pours their soul into preparing for an exam, hoping for the highest grade only to fall short. The disappointment stings because they attach their self-worth to the outcome. Now imagine instead that they approach the effort with a focus on growth, not validation. The result wouldn't define them, their dedication would. Here's a practical step. Reflect on impermanence. Start small. Take a moment to observe a flower or the fading light of sunset. Notice how beauty lies in its fleeting nature. Similarly, material things, accolades, and even emotions are temporary. Recognizing this doesn't diminish their value, it enriches it. For a moment, try this exercise. Close your eyes and visualize one thing you're deeply attached to. Now, imagine yourself letting it go, not losing it, but releasing the grip it holds over your heart. Breathe deeply, feel the lightness. This is detachment, not rejecting life, but embracing it without clinging. Buddhism doesn't suggest abandoning joy or relationships. It simply encourages us to hold them lightly. You can't calm the storm, but you can calm yourself. The storm will pass. By learning to detach, we reduce the suffering tied to our expectations. As you move forward today, consider this question. What are you holding on to so tightly that it's causing you pain? Can you let it go just a little and make room for peace? The next time life feels overwhelming, remember, freedom begins when you release what weighs you down. Detachment is not the absence of love, it is the purest expression of it, free, unburdened, and serene. 2. Let go of what you cannot control. Life can feel like a tug of war, our minds pulling one way, reality pulling another. The more we resist the things we cannot control, the heavier our hearts grow. You only lose your peace when you fight battles that aren't yours to fight, says Buddhist philosophy. Yet, how often do we spend precious energy wrestling with situations beyond our influence? Picture a traveler caught in a rainstorm, angrily cursing the skies for pouring down. Their frustration changes nothing. It only deepens their discomfort. But imagine if the same traveler accepts the rain, pulls out an umbrella, and keeps walking. The storm doesn't vanish, but its grip on them loosens. This is the essence of peace, not controlling the storm, but controlling your response to it. In the modern world, overthinking and frustration have become second nature. We replay arguments in our minds, obsess over others' actions, and worry about events yet to unfold. This mental resistance is like trying to hold back the ocean's tide, exhausting and futile. The antidote lies in the Buddhist principle of letting go of what you cannot control. Let what comes, come. Let what goes, go. See what remains. Here's a practical way to shift your focus. The circle of influence exercise. Imagine two circles, one smaller, one larger. The smaller circle represents what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and responses. The larger circle encompasses what you cannot control, other people's choices, external events, or the past. Now ask yourself, where are you placing your energy? Take a moment today to write down your current worries. Then categorize each one into your circle of control or circle of concern. Shift your energy to the former. Make peace with the latter. For example, if you're anxious about a co-worker's behavior, redirect your focus to how you can communicate effectively instead of trying to change them. Buddhism reminds us that clinging to control creates suffering, while acceptance breeds freedom. When you let go of resisting what is, you create space for clarity, calm, and even unexpected solutions. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. As you move through your day, pause whenever frustration rises. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, take a deep breath and release it. Let go, not because you're giving up, but because you're making room for peace, for growth, and for the beauty of life unfolding just as it should. 3. Use simple rituals for calm. Amid the chaos of daily life, it's easy to feel adrift, like a ship without an anchor. Deadlines, distractions, and demands pull us in countless directions, leaving us disconnected from ourselves. Buddhist wisdom offers a simple yet profound solution. Peace is found in the moments we return to ourselves. One of the most effective ways to cultivate this return is through simple daily rituals. Imagine a monk rising at dawn, lighting a single candle, and sitting silently for meditation. The act itself is simple, but its power lies in repetition. It becomes a refuge, a moment of stillness amidst the noise of the world. You don't need to live in a monastery to benefit from this practice. A small, intentional ritual, a morning stretch, a few deep breaths, or savoring a cup of tea can ground you and remind you of what truly matters. In our modern lives, we've lost touch with rituals. Days blur together, filled with endless scrolling, rushed meals, and multitasking. This disconnection leaves us unmoored. But what if you carved out just 5 minutes each day to center yourself? What if that time became a sacred pause, a chance to reset and realign? Start small. Choose one ritual, a practice that resonates with you. Perhaps it's journaling each morning, writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Or it could be a simple tea ceremony where you focus on the warmth of the cup in your hands, the aroma rising, the first sip. These moments are not about productivity, they are about presence. When you are present, every moment becomes a gift. Rituals create a rhythm, a sense of predictability in an unpredictable world. They remind you that amidst all that feels out of control, you can always control how you show up for yourself. A consistent practice doesn't just calm the mind, It strengthens it, teaching resilience and mindfulness. Reflect on your current routine. Where can you insert a moment of stillness? Perhaps it's a 2-minute breathing exercise before a stressful meeting, or lighting a candle and setting an intention before sleep. Over time, these rituals will become anchors, grounding you in the stormiest of seas. In simplicity, there is peace. These daily practices may seem small, but their impact ripples outward, transforming not just your day, but your entire outlook. What ritual will you begin today to anchor yourself in calm and positivity? 4. Cultivate gratitude for everything. Life often feels like a relentless climb, with gratitude reserved for the peaks of joy and success. But Buddhism teaches us something different. Gratitude is not about what you have, it's about how you see. The true power of gratitude lies not in celebrating just the good, but in embracing the challenges that shape us. Imagine a seed buried in darkness beneath the soil. It's pressed down, confined and seemingly forgotten. Yet it's this very pressure that pushes it to grow, reaching toward the light. Life's challenges are no different. When we shift our perspective to see hardships as opportunities for growth, we unlock resilience and peace. Take a moment to reflect on a struggle you faced recently. Perhaps it's a setback at work or a strained relationship. Now ask yourself, what did this teach you? Maybe it revealed your strength, deepened your patience, or guided you toward a better path. Gratitude isn't denial of pain. It's acknowledgement of the lessons hidden within it. Here's a practical step. Start a gratitude journal. Each evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Don't stop at the obvious: a warm meal, a kind gesture. Look deeper. Maybe you're thankful for a difficult conversation that taught you courage, or a mistake that led to an important realization. Let us rise up and be thankful. For if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. In the rush of modern life, we often overlook the small, beautiful moments. The way sunlight filters through the leaves, the laugh of a loved one, or the stillness of early morning. Gratitude anchors us to these moments, reminding us that joy is always within reach. Studies show that practicing gratitude rewires the brain, reducing stress and increasing happiness. But beyond science, gratitude is a spiritual practice, a way to see the world with open eyes and an open heart. When you cultivate gratitude for everything, even the tough times, you transform your perspective. Challenges become stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Pause for a moment and think, what can you be grateful for right now? Even in pain, there's something, a lesson, a chance to grow, a glimmer of hope. Gratitude turns what we have into enough and what we face into wisdom. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. Start today and watch as this simple practice shifts your life from a place of scarcity to one of abundance and calm. 5. Master inner harmony. Emotions are like waves, rising, cresting, and eventually receding. Yet when a storm hits, it can feel impossible to see beyond the chaos. We're swept away by anger, anxiety, or sadness, believing the storm will last forever. But Buddhism reminds us, you are not the wave, you are the ocean. Emotions are fleeting, they don't define you. Mastering inner harmony means learning to ride these waves instead of letting them drown you. Think of a glass of muddy water. Shake it and the dirt swirls chaotically. But set it down and slowly the sediment settles, leaving clarity. Your mind works the same way. When life shakes you, it's tempting to react impulsively, letting emotions dictate your actions. But when you pause, breathe, and observe, clarity returns. A common challenge in today's world is emotional overwhelm. A missed deadline spirals into self-doubt. A disagreement escalates into frustration. We get caught in the wave, reacting instead of responding. This is where the Buddhist approach to mastering emotions can transform your life. Peace comes not from avoiding the storm, but from finding calm within it. Start with the name it to tame it technique. When a strong emotion arises, don't suppress it. Instead, identify it. Say, this is anger or this is anxiety. By naming the emotion, you step back and create a gap between you and the feeling. You're no longer consumed, you're observing. Pair this with deep breathing. Inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 6. This simple practice grounds you, helping the emotional waves subside. Imagine a stressful day at work. Your inbox is overflowing and your patience is thinning. Instead of reacting in frustration, pause, close your eyes, name the feeling, stress, overwhelm, and breathe deeply. In that moment, you reclaim your power. You're no longer at the mercy of the wave. Buddhism teaches us that emotions are not enemies to be fought. They're messengers, guiding us toward understanding. The key is not to cling to them or push them away, but to acknowledge and let them pass. Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor. As you navigate your day, notice when emotions arise. Practice naming them, breathe through them. Over time, you'll realize that no wave is too strong for the ocean within you. Mastering inner harmony doesn't mean eliminating emotions. It means embracing their flow while remaining grounded in your deeper self. This is where true calm and positivity reside. 6. Strengthen resilience through purpose. In life, challenges often feel like towering walls, blocking the path forward. They drain motivation, test patience, and leave us questioning why we even try. But Buddhist philosophy reveals a profound truth. When you walk with purpose, every step becomes meaningful, even the difficult ones. Resilience isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about finding strength in knowing why you face them. Picture a small sapling in a storm. The wind bends it and the rain beats down, but its roots hold steady, driven by a silent purpose. To grow, to thrive, to reach for the sun. Similarly, when you anchor your life in purpose, hardships become a part of the journey, not the end of it. Think of a difficult time in your life, perhaps a moment when work felt overwhelming or personal struggles seemed too heavy to bear. In such moments, it's easy to lose motivation. But ask yourself this: why are you doing this? What greater goal does this struggle serve? Whether it's providing for your family, achieving personal growth, or contributing to something meaningful, reconnecting with your why can reignite your strength. Here's a practical step. During moments of adversity, pause and reflect on your purpose. Write it down if you need to. For example, if you're stressed about a challenging project at work, remind yourself that this effort could lead to a better future, new skills, or meaningful accomplishments. Pair this reflection with a mantra like, "I am resilient because I know why I persist." In our fast-paced world, it's easy to feel disconnected from our deeper motivations. We get caught up in the grind, forgetting the purpose behind it. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate awareness of our actions and intentions. When purpose guides you, challenges transform into stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. There's a story of a man building a temple. When asked what he was doing, he could have said, "I'm laying bricks." Instead, he replied, "I'm building a sanctuary for generations to come." That's the power of purpose. It elevates the mundane into something extraordinary. The next time you face hardship, don't just endure it. Embrace it with purpose. Remind yourself that every storm strengthens your roots. Every challenge refines your character. When your purpose is clear, your resilience is unshakable. Find your why, hold it close, and let it guide you toward calm and positivity, no matter the obstacles ahead. 7. Develop growth mindset. Failure is often seen as the enemy, a sign of weakness, a reason to give up. But Buddhism offers a different perspective. The obstacle is not the end, it's the path. Every setback, every moment of adversity carries within it a seed of wisdom waiting to be uncovered. The key is to shift from resistance to acceptance and see failure not as defeat, but as an opportunity to grow. Imagine a sculptor working with a block of marble. Each strike of the chisel, each seemingly rough blow, is not destruction, but creation. The sculptor doesn't lament the pieces that fall away. They know that each strike brings them closer to revealing the masterpiece within. Your failures are the same. They shape you, refine you, and guide you toward your best self. In today's fast-paced world, fear of failure often holds us back. A missed promotion, a failed relationship, or a project that didn't go as planned can feel like the end of the road. But ask yourself, what did this teach me? Maybe you learned the value of resilience, the need for better preparation, or the importance of adapting to change. These lessons are the foundation of a growth mindset, a mindset that sees every failure as a step forward, not a step back. A practical way to nurture this mindset is through journaling. When you experience a setback, write down 3 things it taught you. For example, if you didn't land a job you wanted, reflect on how it helped you refine your interview skills or clarified what you're truly passionate about. This practice turns disappointment into self-discovery, helping you see failure as a guide, not a barrier. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the experts, there are few. Adopting a growth mindset means approaching life with curiosity and openness, embracing mistakes as part of the journey. It's about understanding that mastery isn't achieved by avoiding failure, but by learning from it. There's a Zen story about a student who kept falling while learning to balance on a tightrope. Frustrated, he asked his teacher how to stop falling. The teacher replied, "Each fall teaches you how to walk. The lesson is clear. Growth comes not in avoiding failure, but in using it as a stepping stone. When challenges arise, don't fear them. Face them with a growth mindset. Reflect, learn, and keep moving forward. Every failure is a teacher, and every lesson learned is a victory." In this, you'll find calm and positivity, no matter how rocky the path may seem. 8. Embrace the present moment. Life often feels like a tug-of-war, pulled by the regrets of yesterday and the uncertainties of tomorrow. But as Buddha teaches, do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. The present is where life happens, yet it's the moment most of us overlook. True calmness doesn't reside in what was or what might be. It thrives in what is, here and now. Think of a clear, still pond. When undisturbed, its surface mirrors the sky perfectly, but drop a pebble into it and ripples distort the reflection. Your mind is that pond. Regrets from the past and fears of the future are like pebbles, creating waves of stress and distraction. To regain clarity, you must still the water by grounding yourself in the present. In today's world, distractions are endless. Deadlines loom, social media bombards us, and worries about what's next often overshadow what's now. The result? We feel disconnected and overwhelmed. But the power to break free lies in mindfulness, the art of anchoring your awareness in the present. Here's a simple yet transformative practice: mindfulness meditation. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Feel the air as it enters and leaves your body. Notice the rhythm of your breathing, the rise and fall of your chest. If your mind wanders to past regrets or future worries, gently bring it back to the breath. Start with 5 minutes a day and gradually extend it. This exercise trains your mind to stay present, reducing stress and sharpening focus. A Zen story illustrates this beautifully. A monk walking through the forest notices a wildflower blooming by the path. It's small, unremarkable, and easily overlooked, yet the monk stops to admire it. To him, this single moment of presence is richer than any dream of the future or memory of the past. Like the monk, when you embrace the present, even the simplest moments become extraordinary. Mindfulness isn't about ignoring responsibilities or avoiding planning. It's about finding balance, acting with full attention rather than being consumed by what was or what might be. When you live in the now, you free yourself from the weight of time. So, take a deep breath. Feel it fill your lungs and remind you of this moment, your moment. Calmness lives in the now, not in the never. Embrace it, and you'll discover a profound positivity that no external chaos can shake. In a world often driven by competition and self-interest, it's easy to overlook a powerful truth. Kindness heals not only others but also ourselves. Buddhism teaches radiate boundless love towards the entire world. Compassion isn't just an act, it's a state of being that calms your heart, strengthens your connections, and creates ripples of positivity that can transform the world around you. Picture a single candle lighting another. The flame doesn't diminish. Instead, it multiplies. Kindness is like that flame. It grows stronger with each act of giving. But how often do we pause to share kindness in our busy lives? A compliment left unsaid, a door left unopened, or a stranger's struggle ignored. These missed opportunities to connect also rob us of moments to create peace within ourselves. Modern life is filled with stresses, and it's tempting to close ourselves off as a defense mechanism. But when you practice compassion, you break down barriers. Helping others releases oxytocin, the love hormone, which not only strengthens bonds, but also reduces anxiety and stress. A simple act of kindness, like buying coffee for someone, helping a stranger carry groceries, or taking a moment to truly listen to a friend, can brighten someone's day and bring you a profound sense of calm. There's a beautiful story of a monk who every day placed a pebble in a jar for every kind act he witnessed or performed. Over time, the jar became a testament to the power of compassion. On difficult days, he'd look at the jar and remember the positive impact of even the smallest gestures. Inspired by this, you can start your own kindness practice. Each day, find one moment to uplift someone else. It could be as simple as offering a smile or writing a heartfelt note. Compassion also extends to yourself. Often we're harshest on ourselves, holding on to guilt or self-doubt. Practicing kindness means letting go of this inner criticism and treating yourself with the same care you'd offer a loved one. In showing kindness to others and yourself, you create a sanctuary of peace within. As Buddha said, hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. When you choose compassion, you replace inner turmoil with tranquility. Kindness doesn't just change the world, it transforms you. Be the candle that lights another. In spreading love, you'll find a reservoir of calm that nothing can extinguish. 10. Embrace freedom. Freedom is often thought of as a physical state, but true freedom resides in the mind. Buddha once said, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Resentment, guilt, and fear are heavy burdens that rob us of our inner peace and joy. By holding on to these negative emotions, we carry weight that drains us, emotionally and physically. But freedom comes when we let go. When we forgive both ourselves and others, we release the chains that bind us and open ourselves up to a life of calm and positivity. Imagine for a moment that you are carrying a heavy sack. With each piece of emotional pain you hold on to, whether it's resentment for a past mistake, guilt over something you can't undo, or fear of what might happen in the future, you add another stone to the sack. Over time, it becomes unbearable. But when you choose to forgive, it's like setting that sack down, the weight is lifted, and you can breathe again. In the modern world, we often carry emotional burdens without noticing the impact they have on us. We dwell on past conflicts, criticize ourselves for mistakes, or live in fear of the future. Yet forgiveness is not only a gift to others, but also a gift to ourselves. When you choose to forgive, you free your heart from bitterness and your mind from the constant cycle of worry. This doesn't mean excusing wrongdoings, but deciding to release the control those negative feelings have over you. A meaningful way to embrace forgiveness is by starting with yourself. Look back on past mistakes with compassion, recognizing that you did the best you could at the time. Appreciate your growth and let go of any lingering guilt. Afterward, extend that same forgiveness to others. Think about how much lighter your heart would feel if you stopped letting anger or resentment dominate your emotions. By welcoming freedom through forgiveness, you bring peace into your life. It's a continuous journey, releasing past hurts, overcoming fear of the unknown, and choosing to live in the present with a heart full of love and understanding. When you release what no longer serves you, you open up space for joy, peace, and freedom, your true birthright. The power to find freedom rests in your hands, waiting for you to choose peace over pain. Embrace it and let your spirit soar. Bonus lesson: the ripple effect of positivity. In life, we often overlook the impact of small actions, but the truth is that positivity spreads like waves. Picture yourself standing by a still lake, tossing a single stone into the water. The ripples it creates travel far beyond the spot where the stone landed. This is how positivity works. It begins with you but doesn't end there. Thousands of candles can be lit from just one, and the original candle loses nothing in the process. Happiness never diminishes when it is shared. This teaching from Buddha reminds us that by embracing positivity and calmness, we pass it on to those around us, creating a ripple effect of well-being that reaches many. Think about moments when you were lifted by a simple act of kindness, a stranger's smile, a few encouraging words, or a friend's steady support. Those moments didn't just uplift you temporarily, they shaped the course of your day and perhaps even your life. Now imagine being that person who radiates calmness and optimism in every interaction. You hold the power to transform not just your own experiences, but also the experiences of everyone you meet. Each day brings countless chances to create ripples of positivity. A kind word, a helping hand, or simply taking the time to truly listen can make a big difference. These small gestures often have a much greater impact than we realize. By practicing mindfulness and intentionally focusing our energy, we can nurture a calm presence that naturally spreads to our surroundings and relationships. To put this into practice, take a moment at the end of each day to reflect on one positive action you took. It might have been helping a colleague, showing gratitude to a loved one, or staying patient during a stressful moment. Acknowledge how that small action could have positively influenced others. This simple reflection helps you realize the profound impact your positivity has on the world. Positivity isn't just about feeling good, it's about creating a space where others can feel good too. Just as water reflects the moon, your actions reflect the light within you. By choosing calmness, optimism, and kindness, you encourage others to do the same. This is the essence of the ripple effect of positivity. The more you give, the more it comes back to you. Every small act creates ripples that extend far beyond your reach, leaving the world a bit brighter with each step you take. On the journey of life, calmness and positivity are not end goals. They are daily practices, a consistent alignment of your mind, body, and spirit. As we learn to release what is beyond our control, embrace gratitude even during hardships, and root ourselves in kindness, we discover a truth that resonates deeply within. Peace isn't about the absence of chaos, but about mastering how we respond to it. Zen philosophy teaches us, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. This powerful lesson invites us to face life's unpredictability with grace. By accepting impermanence and practicing mindfulness, we can turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Each breath becomes a chance to renew, and every setback becomes a stepping stone toward resilience. When we radiate calmness, we create ripples of positivity that reach far beyond ourselves. The quiet strength of a calm mind inspires others, nurturing an atmosphere of peace and understanding. In this shared connection, we uncover the true essence of Buddhist wisdom, a life of simplicity, compassion, and inner harmony. If this message speaks to you, let it influence your thoughts and actions. Like and share this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to Deep Wisdom for more inspiring Buddhist teachings on living a peaceful and meaningful life. Together, let's continue the journey towards serenity and enlightenment.